Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E. Nation for a very special review of Cooper's Craft Bourbon Whiskey. I am your King of Extreme Phil, K.O.E., the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower. You can find me at K.O.E. Nation on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch, and I am joined this evening by my indomitable broadcast partner, the one, the only,
the 14-time Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion, quadruple distilled, non-chill filtered. Find me on TikTok, Tony the Rod 2.0, lover of bourbon, lover of whiskey, and tonight we're going to get into one that I've been sitting on for a little while now, and I'm eager to dip into Cooper's Craft Barrel Reserve 100 proof Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Now, this is one I've been hearing a lot about. I see at the grocery stores locally once in a while. And I've always been curious, but I've just never quite pulled the trigger on it. So, okay, we're going to...
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
Oh, yeah.
I'd give that A-.
A little extra plastic here.
Yeah, but those are things you need to know, folks, as consumers, is that make sure you get all the plastic off. So... Well, T, let's give ourselves some pours here so they can sit in the glass.
Phil, do you have a bottle of this over at the K.O.E.?
Well, actually, let me just reach through the space-time continuum. Oh! There we go. Okay. All right.
Amazing.
Let me give myself a little pour here. All right. And I'm going to hand this back to the space-time continuum. There you go, T.
Thank you.
Now, let's see how... Now... Why don't you read what the bottle has to say to the great folks at home?
Okay. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey Cooper's Craft Barrel Reserve takes its very distinctive flavor from barrels that have post-char chiseled interiors. This deepens the whiskey's wood exposure, creating a robust taste profile. On the back it says, our chiseled barrels have been handcrafted by our master cooper to deliver a bold and complex Kentucky bourbon that is bottled at 100 proof. It says tour our historic cooperage and meet the barrel master. Wow, you can meet him, schedule a visit. Why don't we go do that, Phil?
Other than the drive to Kentucky,
yeah, there's that.
Now, it sounds a little bit like what they do with, I believe it's Jim Beam, not black, but Jim Beam, I think double black, where they put little rivets into the casks so that more liquid makes more exposure to the whiskey. So it sounds like they do something similar to that.
So nose is a 5-star.
Appley,
I'm
a bit viscous.
This is like apple pie with a drizzle of something.
Some sort of red sugary something.
This is brilliant on the nose. This is amazing on the nose. I'm loving this. Wow.
A little bit of cinnamon sugar.
I'm blown away by the nose.
Not just cinnamon, but like cinnamon sugar.
Yeah. Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal.
Like for me specifically, like my grandma would always mix cinnamon and sugar together and she'd put it on our toast in the morning. And so that's kind of where my brain's going with it. So maybe even a hint of butter.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
Well, T, through the time warp.
What'd you say about butter?
Yeah, you get a lot of that on the palate.
Wow.
You feel like it's spice that's been kind of sauteed in butter.
Yeah.
Because there's spice, but it's just wrapped in that butter so much that it doesn't burn your palate.
Wow.
Like, I hate to say, like, as a cooking whiskey, this would be 5 stars.
This would work that way.
Now, it depends on the price, but we'll get to that later.
Ooh, wow. Go back to the nose. It didn't change a lot, but...
A bit more cinnamon came through, but that's about it.
I think I'm more of a butter now. Lovely. Wow. I'm
That's
enjoying
nice. Well, T, we're going to grade this on a couple of 5-star scales for those who do not know. 5 meaning you have to have it before you shuffle out this mortal coil. 0 meaning pass it on by. The K.O.E Nation has advised you well. So we're going to grade this as a bourbon, as a whiskey, as a cask-aged spirit. It's shelving. For those new to the show, the secret 5th question. So, as a bourbon, T, how do you grade this on a 5-star scale?
There's still something there I'm trying to pinpoint. I can't do it.
There's a certain sweetness I can't. Like, it's almost like candy cane.
Yeah.
Like you said, apple pie with, like, some candy cane drizzled on top of the pie.
Maybe I get a little more of the oak if you really grind it on your palate. You really get the oak. But, man, this is not what I expected. I really like it, though. As a bourbon... Oh, I'm gonna say 3.75. This is probably in my wheelhouse more so than it is yours, I'm guessing.
Yes, but this is not offensive to me by any measure. I'm gonna go 3.25 as a bourbon because you just do not pick up standard bourbon flavors here.
No, I would say there's no real like distinct caramel here.
Yeah. Now, as a whiskey on a 5-star scale.
As a whiskey. The butter and the cinnamon coming through for me. Easy. 3.85.
I'm going to go 3.75 as a whiskey because this is utterly cocktailable.
You could.
Like, this would go good with, like, a cream soda.
Yes.
Okay, like,
let's do that now.
Like, yeah, just any old cream soda or really, really high-end cream soda. This would go excellent with. And I wouldn't. I don't even know if I would put it on the rocks either.
Yeah, no, you're dead on. Cream soda would be brilliant.
Yeah. So now we move on to cask-aged spirit tea.
Yeah, there's no age statement here, just 100 proof, chiseled and charred. So, I mean, they do it right at the 100 proof, but yeah, that's really all we know. I'm guessing at least, 4 to 6?
I'm guessing about that.
Yeah, so I really like what they're doing here. This is distinct. It's different. It's not what I expected at all, honestly. I expected more Jim Beam adjacent, if that makes sense.
I get where you're coming at, but no, that's not what came through.
3.8.
3.8.
No, you know what? No. 3.9.
3.9 is a cask age.
Cinnamon
Almost
Toast
4.
Crunch is probably one of my most favorite cereals, and it's just coming through pencil here. I'm loving this.
Excellent. So then, here's an interesting question.
Wow.
Where does this sit on your shelving, T? Top, middle, or bottom?
It's not a bottom. It's probably a middle.
Yeah, it's just not quite a top.
No, this is not a top.
Now, I would agree. Middle shelf. Now, the secret 5th question, for those who do not know, is when this bottle runs empty, will you seek another? What did you pay for this bottle USD,
so this
Tony?
is right around $30 a bottle.
Ooh,
so this is this is for 100 proof bourbon. This is steal. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. This is not void of flavor at all. Like it's very heavy on the flavors that it has. It's not like it's missing something. This is great. And like you said, my God, cream soda and $30 a bottle. Yeah, you could do that and not feel bad about it. So it's not like it'd be that offensive for the price point. So yeah, I would.
Yeah, I think
this is great.
I think I invented one of Tony's favorite new cocktails.
Yeah,
is
I
this
want
and
to
cream
try that
soda
immediately.
So yeah, I think I will seek this one out, but I'm gonna wait till I find it on sale.
So they've got. I'm just gonna look it up real quick. They've got a couple of their frames. I do believe they got a lower ABV.
I'm sure they got like an 80 proof.
Yeah. 100 proof. Yeah, looks like 80, I think.
Yeah. So, and they have one other release. I can't remember at the moment. If you remember, put it down in the comments.
Yeah, there's another one I want to try. Oh, excuse me, 80 over 80, just like 82. So yeah,
Okay.
it's not like it's. To me, that's low, which I think is a disservice because at that point, yeah, that's where you're going to get your best cocktail. Is that like this? If you like to drink something neat, which I do, this is going to be your go-to. If you want to cocktail it with, like you said, the cream soda, you might be better pressed to do that because it's probably going to come in probably like $5 cheaper a bottle, probably closer to 20. So that's going to be where your best value is going to be if you like the flavor profile of this, but you want to cocktail it.
You know, I got to agree with you there. So we'll have to check that one out in the future.
Yeah.
But, folks, as I'm saying, all that being said, thank you for joining us here at the KOE Nation for this review of Cooper's Craft Bourbon Whiskey. Folks, I am your King of Extreme, Phil, KOE, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man makes you the podcast cower. You can find me, of course, at KOE Nation on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. And I hope to find you back here at the KOE Nation, happy, healthy, much the wiser. T, take it away.
Another bottle I'm glad I picked up. Glad we finally got to crack it open because this is right up my alley. Loving everything about it. Can't wait to try some cocktails. Beautiful stuff. Cheers, and thank you for stopping in.
Smooths itself out.
Get back, tell you what I'll do. If I ever get back, I promise to refabricate you, raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost, we gotta take it down. Let you down slow, it's hard to survive. El Dorado. Oh, Lord. Well, let's see how that one went.
Yeah.